needs some time off. This is too much.
It was an experience to talk to him the first time as well.
Well, that and I saw on the show, but transformed into a... I'm not quite sure what it was. Yeah,
Just killed a Garu.
Well, truth be told, I met a creature not too unlike that and accepted a potion from it and drank it and ended up in a very strange place. So I'm getting less and less surprised by things on the daily.
That is good.
And I don't know if good is how to characterize that.
I think we're going the wrong way. It's this way.
Oh, okay.
Like, you run off like you know where you're going.
Well, it's night. I couldn't see.
No, ow!
Here.
Okay, 1 second. Fine, torch is fine
Do you have a
now.
mask on?
I did. Not anymore.
Oh.
I thought chickens having issues.
It'll be fine.
Listen, Rock, you're failing me here.
Did the underkeeper not make sure that you had one of these?
Referring to the mask?
No, the glove.
What glove?
The one on my hand.
A torch.
Oh,
I can give you or make you one if you need one.
oh, alright. That would be helpful.
I also have several final breaths of the Red Mother if you want one.
Oh, alright.
Back to the archives then?
That is correct.
That's a big chicken. Oh, I didn't know all those blooms glowed.
Oh, this is your first time seeing it?
Aye. Oh.
How are you doing
Got
today,
this.
Bidu?
I'm just fine. Glad to see you recovered, though.
Yeah.
So here's what I've been working on. It's kind of dark. Yeah, I didn't do this sign. This is new.
Guys,
So I
have
went,
struck
ooh.
Eureka.
Oh, look at this stuff I added.
We saw.
These trees.
Oh, he did. I have documented the first
Look at this
interaction between a
glowy
human,
flower.
a beastkin, and the Umbra Hulk.
Here's the greenhouse. I built it myself.
I inspected some sort of
And then
gift
here's
exchange.
my room.
Yes, you had to speak to Indigo about that.
I'm not entirely surprised. Although I heard that it was you, Edu, that actually had the first interaction.
Rinnick had the first.
You see,
Rinnick could mimic its speech a bit more to seem more like it.
But yeah, this
is
stuff is kind of,
fantastic
you know,
news.
public-ish, and then
It is, and it's said
my
that
quarters back here.
As long as we don't go near its hole, won't bother us.
Your little bed, isn't it cute?
So you're safe, basically, Michelle.
That is a great relief.
It truly is.
I shall give it
It's mostly
a
for
wide
looks
berth
anyways, but
from now
yes.
It
Was
will
it-
like make trips to my space at some point.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it.
I'm sorry, what was that?
It will be making trips into my near my home. So, just be warned that visits will come.
Understood.
That's it. He, rather, is respecting others' territory as much as he can.
I'm glad that that's the case. 'Cause this knucklehead was the reason I was worried.
I'm fine. What do you mean?
Well, Nashoba was the reason we actually got to communicate with it.
Yeah, see?
So I heard.
And we found out its name was Jarek.
Can confirm. His name is Jarek.
I absolutely thought he said Jerry at first, but I could hardly understand the things he was saying.
I really only understand it so clearly because, well, Draconic is a very guttural language.
He also he's able to communicate with
He was
it.
speaking Draconic.
No, it was speaking, it spoke Beastkin, but Draconic is a guttural language, so it's familiar to understand a creature speaking in that sort of deep, bellowy kind of tone. The
I
way-
can't understand bear. That's interesting.
Hang something up there.
It was actually quite
Expecting.
enlightening. Go ahead, sorry.
No, someone else just came through.
And I started this section by
Sorry, what were you saying?
by bridging
It was
foundations
actually quite
across
enlightening
this
to talking to
and then
such
deleting
creature.
them so that it was all perfectly lined up,
It was unique, to say the least.
which Baron's happy about because he was talking about connecting.
Did you
Ah,
hear
this-
the lesson, Bren?
Now you get the joy of waking up to the Underkeeper.
I would. Wait a moment.
Is that the Witcher?
I would appear so.
Hello there, Mr. Albion.
Hey there.
How's it going?
It's going.
So, did you happen to find that, thing we were looking for?
I found a few things.
Oh. Very nice.
I found entrance, one tunnel. It wasn't there though.
You're.
It was gone.
No, I'm just. You're still hunting it.
Why wouldn't I?
We're just worried about your safety, that's all. Maybe you should, leave it alone.
I'd kill one twice as big as the one we were fighting. We were assuming.
Right, but still, you know, it's been a
Okay,
long time
no,
to save that one.
no. Okay, like, I don't know why we're beating around the bush here. We've met it, we've spoken with it, it's intelligent and it's reasonable. It doesn't even want to hurt anyone, and you shouldn't go kill it.
Yeah, what she said.
Really?
Yes,
Aye.
Yeah.
I'm one of the first who spoke with it, and I can confirm he is not a mindless.
So this one didn't harm anyone.
No more
Technically
harm than
speaking.
any who live in this land have caused to each other.
It's not going to try and breed and make itself the biggest
It says it's,
apex predator.
it says it's
no
the
more
last
so
of its
than
kind.
any other species on this place. Same could be asked of humans, oftentimes.
You were saying something over there, little one?
He said that he's the last of his kind.
We really do think that he's telling the truth.
Why, if he'd wanted to hire us, he could have done so easily.
He even gave a gift to Indigo over there.
You know what? Fine. But
Oh.
if that motherfucker tries anything and gets people hurt or worse, it's on you lot to fucking put him down. I ain't fucking doing it now.
What? That's fine. I don't think he's gonna do anything.
Right.
Just wanted to make it clear. You don't want me hunting him? I'm not gonna hunt him.
That was
Not at
easier
all.
than expected.
Technically speaking, the archive does not get involved.
It is in my jungles, and if he becomes a problem,
If it's
and
that
he's
Indigo would be the one to
becoming a
break
threat
from
to
the
others, I
foolishness
will
and just be
lead
blunt with the
hunt.
truth. I mean, why not? Why?
But I don't believe he will. Not unless he is provoked, repetitively.
Understood.
Yeah, it could have more outside lighting.
I would advise against
I think they're
any
being careful with the
Avalonian
lighting because
knights
it can mess
provoking
people.
him repetitively.
But we'll see. We can get something.
Well,
on
you can have my word. The King's God ain't gonna do shit. Ain't gonna do shit about it.
That's
Ain't gonna-
something.
No promise about the Queen's God. They're their own fucking breed of stupid.
That's a shame.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't even know at this point. I'm trying to get in talks with Vanthir about potentially getting a contract with him instead.
It's a nice tree. Like that tree.
You want to stop working for New Avalonis
I
then?
need to go look at more trees.
If that's possible, then yeah.
Interesting.
Out of curiosity, what is your position there?
I train knights to do whatever's absolutely needed of me. If it needs a witcher's hand, someone that won't fuck up, I'm the one that's sent to do it.
Understood. My apologies, though. This is the Grand Archive. Is there anything we can do for you?
I was just coming to check on things. I had come here a little bit ago, 2 days ago, after helping out some people with some exploring. Been
Yeah.
played by a woman named Malgarathi. To take them and a couple people, couple of the places, wine cellar, things like that.
No, I
They
know.
stopped back here.
My apologies. My name is Telecor. You can call me Telly.
Good to meet you, Telly. You can just call me Albion. And obviously, if you see me in the whole knight regalia, that means I'm on duty.
Aye.
We'll keep note of that.
If you see me in what I'm currently wearing, this is my new Witcher gear.
Apologies, I had to think about something for a moment.
You're fun, Kobold. Don't worry about it. Wait, no, you had a name, right? I'm forgetful in my
I know.
my
I'm
very
sorry.
old age.
Bidu, and it is understandable. We all forget things in old age.
I'm about 10 years I'm about 10 years until the average expiry date of a Witcher.
I'm about 20 from the average expiration of a kobold. Well,
Oh shit.
average if they live into a long life. Average is usually a much shorter.
Isn't it usually about 20?
If we're hunted. If we live to a ripe old age, it's 135.
We get to, if a Witcher gets to live to a ripe old age, it's usually 150. No, most times. Most people don't get past 30.
140 then.
Yep. 115?
101.
Really?
Well, 101 soon. Greens live closer to 120-ish. That's
It's
very
diable, but
different scale. Touch.
I got you. Never too old to learn new things, huh?
no.
I didn't expect to have a conversation with an Umber Hunter. New things every day.
Yeah, their mother didn't seem very talkative.
I mean, to be
Okay.
fair, if you were in a land full of beings you didn't recognize that normally hunted your kind, and you were in a land you didn't know, you had no idea how you got here, you had children to look after, would you just be friendly with everyone?
Fuck no.
Exactly.
And then again, I'm also infertile. Can't have kids. I can't have kids at all.
But you can understand the parental protective urges.
Very, very barely.
You understand that they're
I
there.
understand the connection. I can understand the connection. I can understand that. Yeah, they're your offspring. You don't want them to die before you.
Exactly. I would have been far more cautious had I arrived in this land with my child. Even though I know she's a hellion in her own right. And that's what I get for mating with a red.
So that begs question, right? Is she just half red, half green, where she's got red scales and green scales, or did the scale colors mix?
She's green scales, but she's bigger and more... She's built more like a red than a green.
Gotcha.
She's about a head height taller than I am.
I've met one or two other kobolds. One of them was a silver kobold. One hell of a fuck. Strong as shit for some fucking reason, like.
Mm-hmm. Far stronger than we are given credit most of the time.
Could have probably outlived an orc.
Mm-hmm. I've outlived quite a few orcs. Though I'm not as strong as they are, I'm more clever. As my scales imply.
This one was silver scaled. Apparently, from some of the notes that I found scattered about from the travelers after they all pulled from this land, that specific kobold had the muscle density of a silver dragon, the bone density of a silver dragon, and apparently some amount of this dragon's soul.
I've heard of rituals to do something. Yes.
So if you ever meet a kobold in this land named Jagram, be careful with him. he's strong as shit, and he will fuck you up.
I don't
Sometime.
typically fight my own kind without good reason. So.
Oh. He's fucked up more than his fair share of my kind.
I've heard of Jagram, and I've been told that he and I would get along well.
If you insist, that you give me that look.
I see.
There's no sense in letting yourself bleed everywhere. What happened?
Get a checkup on things. See
I'll
how
tell you
things are
when
going.
we get
I mostly came to check in
Alright.
and go, and a little bit on Alien.
Well, we're glad to have you anytime. Both of you.
You
The
take it?
archives doors are always open.
I've noticed. I appreciate that.
Have a good day.
Be safe, Monster Hunter. That was a far more reasonable conversation than I was expecting.
Yeah, I was expecting him to be gung-ho about it. But
No,
guess
usually
not.
that impression. Well, there's a certain level of don't fuck around that they have. They use when they get that old.
Well, that means, as far as I'm aware, the known monster hunters are all on board with not hunting the Ember Hulk.
Well, I guess it's safe.
Safe as it's going to be. I'm sure the Queen's Guard will keep poking.
Wow, well, they'll find out eventually why that thing is so dangerous.
There's some stuff that's a little bit similar to that.
Rinnick and Archer got caught fighting it, and it did not go well for them.
Why is it every time I turn around, Rick is getting into trouble?
It was an accident. We were investigating. The groups got separated, and the creature managed to inflict fear on me the same way a dragon can. That's mystical fear.
I believe it tried to do the same to Miss Shani, stalking to us.
Oh, it comes in a bunch of different.
Careful not to look into its face.
I am acquainted with creatures. Usually doing so is a direct challenge.
Yes. And while I'm
Did you
not
say-
one to shy from a challenge, I am not keen to look into this creature's face for hopefully obvious reasons.
No, I understand after seeing it. I am surprised after witnessing myself that Miss Indigo is willingly going out there with y'all.
So I'm not a coward.
Convince her a little bit.
I didn't say you were, Miss Indigo.
I wouldn't think you are. I saw you fighting the first time. You have a warrior's heart.
Anyway, I think I'm getting a bit tired. I'll call it a day. Good to see you guys.
Good night, Ellie. Do you have a moment?
several. What do you need?
The keeper had it handled.
Would you mind? Perhaps down by the portal.
Sir. Lead the way.
Oh, they're so cool. And I would hope you like the Umber Hulk. Yeah, a little hard to understand sometimes, but it's a very cool interaction. You gotta have the feel good of kind of making friends rather than, you know, everything being a murder. Oh, I need to get this stuff planted in here. Look at this. I think this looks good. I don't know. I think it looks pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I'm pretty happy. Pretty stoked. Oh, I gotta say stoked as candy a lot. I know Canadians have said stoked way too much. It makes the pain of it dying hurt more when it sacrifices itself to save people. You like it? This is what I did today. So here, the keeper called this Indigo's Landing. It's still not done. But look at the trees. They look awesome. And then, yeah. I'm gonna plant my lotuses and I have this little garden going on. And then my alchemy corner. I'm pretty happy with it. I like doing designing. Just a little bit. That's what we need outside. More indigo plants. A couple little pots of indigo plants. But I'm gonna go buy some of the new cool plants in town.
Far from here, but sort of has a basin there in the bottom. It's wider.
Okay, there we go.
It's easier going out, I guess, than going in.
It gives the archive a more alive spot rather than the
Yeah,
bookshelves.
Mm-hmm.
Crafting. No, I need the artisan, I guess.
Is your table bar?
No, decoration table? Do
Sorry.
they have a decoration
If
table?
that's
They might not have a decoration table because they have
Yes.
that toolkit.
Well, that must be really convenient when you're dealing with people that are trying to attack them.
I suppose.
Have you ever used it in combat?
This is weird because it's
Yes.
ours. Oh, they're decorative. Okay.
That is so cool, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard stories of what you are. I believe you mentioned before, tiefling or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard stories, but never.
They just have random
around
stuff
by the
shoved into different chests, man.
I've been meaning to ask about the tail. I didn't want to be rude.
It's quite alright to ask. Yes. It can be used quite effectively.
Oh,
for that.
here it is.
So in theory, you have 3 weapons, not just 2.
In theory.
I was looking for the Beyond Rustic
The keeper
fantasy
complained
plants,
about
but they don't
many
have
books
those
in
on
his
here.
Fucking library.
Gatekeeper. Do you want me to help clean it up?
The keeper did not worry about Nashuba, but was burning the couch Telecor slept on.
Oh. Oh.
Why haven't we gotten Telecor new clothes yet?
The keeper often wondered the same question.
Figure's going to make him a new outfit.
Well, that's what I
apparently.
keep hearing, but it still hasn't happened. We have treasure right here, guys.
Well,
The
he's been
keeper
busy.
hopes his friend does not mind the smell of the burning upholstery.
I mean, I hope you don't mind the smell of occasional blood from me.
The
Sometimes.
keeper was used to the smell of blood.
Oh, good. It's usually either me or somebody else. Most of the time, it's me. What?
Really need to work on that.
There's unfortunately no work on it. That's one of the downsides of my.
I suppose you're not often bloody for many other reasons.
Nope. Aside from ripping apart my enemies or shifting, no, not really. I've been told I smell quite lovely at times, actually. So
What?
allegedly, I don't know
No,
if
I
that's
haven't.
just them being nice because they see my stature, or if it's a genuine.
I thought I saw like
I honestly don't
props. I thought I saw prop pets. I need one. I have a little
Perhaps
bit story
when
bit I'm gonna do.
Not drenched in blood.
Yep. Ow. Now, there we go.
I thought it was a Shawnee's thing. I thought I got it.
Considering the nonsense that's been going on recently, yeah, no, that's not very often.
Where do I find this stuff
I
though?
understand.
The keeper wondered if Nashuba had put any more thought towards joining the archive.
I mean, I did my first successful, I guess, security detail with Eliana and Indigo, so.
True.
Maybe that's
The
where I
keeper
saw it.
smiled and let Nashuba know whenever he wished to move in, he could.
They're in the sewer system.
Do we have any rooms that are not super clear?
To go look.
The keeper could find Nashuba a room. He wondered where he could build yet another addition onto the wandering archive. He did not expect it to grow so large.
Keyword is large. And no. Haha, even.
The keeper wondered if Nashuba would be more comfortable at the top of the archive or on the ground.
Being high up, get to see if anyone wants to attack them. That'd probably be smart, yeah. Being up higher.
The keeper nodded. He would find a place to build Nashuba a nice home.
Keeper. What if over here? So, maybe reconstruct this so it's a wee bit easier for him to get through, but this could be a walkway right here to something sort of around the corner there. Against the wall.
keeper greatly liked the way the Lady Indigo thought.
Sort of how I built my stuff around back the corner. Could do similar.
The keeper nodded. He had had a similar idea.
Intrigue. I never met them.
I see.
The keeper could definitely make something work.
Keeper also had another
carving
small
the
idea.
enemy carving into what-
You know how I made this landing here?
Okay.
You could make
Everyone
either
goes
one or two smaller ones down closer to the
Or doing
portal
everything.
for putting horses and
Above
pets. So that they're not in the way.
The keeper enjoyed this idea as well.
Burn that.
I am not sure.
So I figured it doesn't need to be huge, so you could probably make it symmetrical if you wanted to. Just two raised sections, maybe, and these areas,
It's his curse.
something like
He needs
that.
to seek out all knowledge.
Although the bridge itself is pretty spacious, so
Well, maybe one day I will share with you the story of how I earned the title Devourer of Worms.
We would be most honored to receive it. I thank you.
Tickle his brain and or dive into his dream state.
I see. How long did you say he's?
Does not have materials for
yeah, it probably just depends on when they have time. I'm going to town, I'll be back.
Wait a moment, please.
Huh? What is that?
Want to check on you.
I think you've asked me a few times. I'm fine.
You have, yes. Do you have the gear that you need?
I still do need better armor. I have apparently some good trousers, but I'm wearing a hyena skull helmet and Sumerian boots. Not the best stuff.
Are you comfortable around Avarice?
I don't know what that is.
Avarice is their name.
I don't know
They
who.
are an artificer, just like Keeper.
They're
No,
an
Keeper is
artificer.
an artificer. Right.
Keeper was gonna make me some stuff, but then apparently either he used up the the fragments of power or someone else did.
The stocks have been replenished.
Oh, good.
If you need any materials for her armor, please let me know. I don't mind helping make
The
sure.
keeper nodded.
And if you ever want any tips hunting or want a companion hunting, feel free to seek me out.
All right. Thank you. I suppose what I could use a decent set of would be daggers. I think I read about some called Eldritch or something. I can't even remember. There's quite a few, and I'm sure any of them would be better than the ones I have.
Actually, now that you say that, isn't Rook a part of the same guild as Avarice?
An artificer, yes.
I thought they were in the same faction.
Faction? Like they live together?
I would feel that just the two deep,
so.
and it doesn't have to be very
Might,
large,
I don't know.
so we don't have to spend too much here.
The keeper figured he would build some arches and walls to prevent the horses from falling off.
Oh, of course.
Other than
With
that,
some-
we should be
Alright.
fine.
Karia.
Perfect.
And I'd been under the assumption that they were under the same.
I think that feather's more metallic in nature.
I
It was
don't
fair.
believe so. I think Saga is the only one living with Avarice.
Okay.
Move my bird. Come here, bird. Come on.
Alright, I'm gonna run to town.
Come over here. Come on. You are having a day, aren't you? Okay.
Oh man. Sir, are you... You don't sound okay. I'm gonna go get a healer, maybe. My good. Okay.
Clock is ticking.
Oh my goodness. Clock is ticking. Okay, there is
expecting Telecor to pull out his gun again and point it at one of us.
there is a lot of really strange stuff going on in the capital. There's a fella I could probably use a healer or something like that. And there's also something going around that seems more like an automaton, and it's talking about time ticking away. It's really strange.
Thank you for grabbing us, Indigo.
I didn't even know what to do. Oh, I think he's just laying there on the ground now. This man was groaning and moaning and screaming just a moment ago.
This is a little awkward. It's fine.
Can you...
Oh no.
There we go.
Can't move. It's fine. Ow.
Does that help?
No, but I got a heel in my ass now. That felt great. Take me out to dinner first. Damn. Ow. Okay, it's fine.
How do you find the strangest interaction? I don't know, man. There's a naked chick. There's an unconscious dude.
Hello, onlookers. People of the flesh. This sunbather here seemed to have passed out. I'm no doctor. Maybe one of y'all could help. He seems to be
familiar.
maybe famished.
I'm not sure. He came through the portal and he was moaning and groaning and crying out, and then he collapsed there, so...
Indigo.
Aye?
Remember the person I told you about that was at my house?
Sort of, but I went to bed about when you went to go deal with that, I think. Or I was moving my house.
The redhead?
That's the redhead.
I believe so.
So can I assume you're responsible for this?
No, what the fuck? No. I just got here. What do you mean?
You said it was your house.
Yeah, well, he was at my house, curled up in the fetal position. Unless it's a different person that's also red.
I don't want an explanation.
So y'all probably got this from here then, huh?
I suppose we could, but if you would like to continue on looking, or possibly even helping, I'm sure you're welcome to.
I don't think I'll be quite useful here. I'm just trying to find a certain, I guess, person to speak to. And, what is it? Getting my paperwork set up.
The keeper was often told he spoke too much.
Who's this keeper?
The keeper is the keeper.
Does the keeper know where to get my paperwork?
I'm sure we can assist you.
Hey, you know, maybe someone should probably just get this fella out the sun. He's pretty red. Kinda roasting out of here.
I'll pick him up.
This may be a bit odd, but it's a good way to check.
What in tall trees is that?
The keeper said that is Wanda.
Ah, is he of the tree folk?
The Wanda was a wandering myconid, inhabiting the body of a corpse and piloting around for its pleasure.
Goodness.
Maybe he knows where to get my paperwork. Hey, don't have too many expertise here, but
we just put it. The Umber Hulk is not a threat.
Tells me maybe he just needs.
My, I mean, he's certainly tremoring a little bit. That's unnatural.
Yep, that's the guy.
Oh,
Tremoring too under the sun. If I was as pale as him.
No.
Yes, I suppose so. Let me just check this, and then I will take you up on your offer, Nashuba, to take him to a more shaded location, perhaps.
The keeper had recently been
Okay, he doesn't seem super dehydrated, so my
Imagine.
first initial thought that he was picked somewhere and then left out to die, and then slowly crawled away after gnawing off his own chain, probably even by his teeth.
Don't the
is
tieflings
incorrect,
usually
so
have tails?
Why don't we?
There's so
take him
many.
somewhere else.
Like,
Just don't look
All
at
right,
me.
big
I
man.
didn't put him out there.
I mean, I wasn't before, but now that you said that,
I killed a few
The
bugs.
keeper looked to his friend, Wanda.
Hey, how you doing?
He'll be okay, right? He'll be alright.
The keeper knew that
Look, there's a
many
tent, right? You just throw him.
had the
Never mind.
ability to perceive
like
the
that one over there.
get him somewhere shady.
under influence of their spores.
Thank you.
That is true. For a lot of us.
The keeper wondered
Kind of.
if Wanda might be able to dose the sleeping man and tell them what he dreamt of.
I guess I could go about it like topographically. I would have to
cat is just
reabsorb the
sliding
spores
around.
to get the information out of him, so ingesting it is unideal. Like maybe his eyeballs. Or nose.
Do you think these tents over here would be best?
In his eyeballs.
Those are the
If you
medical
could achieve
tents.
them. Oh, there are medical tents here. Wow, I forgot about that.
You know, not that I care or anything. I'm
could
just
probably
more
Or
so-
the
reason
sandstone
is
building there,
That's
right?
a
Just wanna make
dark,
sure he's all right.
wet place. I think the spores would survive there long enough.
The cat is more concerned.
The keeper decided whatever the mushroom thought was appropriate.
Alright, wait up for me,
He
cat.
did
Alright.
not know much
Wait,
about
I'm
Kitty cat.
assuming that none of us know who
Supposed to help me
this
get
is.
my paperwork.
Nope, but it all checks out that he was the person that was laying in my little.
They had found a man.
I know.
on the ground.
You want to follow the red-headed mystery man too? Look, he was roasting out in the sun. Not much else to it.
Indigo, do you know anything of medical?
That's not
don't
gonna help us
know.
find our paperwork. Oh, tall tree.
This is a nurse here, though. So
Yes.
if there's
Yeah,
no one
of
else,
course.
I'm
I'll
sure
follow
she
you,
can help
kitty.
out.
The keeper was prepared to employ unconventional tactics.
Unconventional tactics, my favorite.
Thanks.
So you found this
Work.
guy out in the wilderness, just knocked out, right?
He was not in the wilderness, the keeper replied.
No, he stumbled
here.
here. He came through the portal, grunting and groaning, and then he collapsed.
Did you check for injuries?
The man
Just a
had a
bruise.
small mark on his ankle. The keeper had wrapped it in linen.
Can I see the mark? Because if it's a snake bite, I can definitely help with that.
I'll let you do your thing first. Figure out what the hell he's doing. Nonsense off for me.
That's funny. What does this sound like to you guys?
The keeper looked to his archivists.
Definitely got some light bruising.
Continued. He expected
Might be a sprain.
Met again.
Sorry, say that again?
As for why he
Expected a
collapsed.
full report on the dreamer when they met again. For now, his work on the Wandering Archive continued.
Alright. I might dash back there with you real quick and then come back.
I suppose we're left on babysitting duty.
I shall.
A fire starter? Rifle cleaning kit coming out of the stock? No, it's
As long as
a pair of scissors that looks like a medieval dagger. And it has a little sheath, and I was pulling it out of the sheath. But it just has a very sharp, scrapey sound going in and out of the sheath. What is that? Oh. He looked like Jar Jar
Hello,
Binks
Indigo.
from...
Hello.
Hello.
Have you seen Telecor recently by chance?
Telecor is in the Silver Capital.
No. Alright.
They're all at the medical area. There's some man who wandered to town groaning and screaming, and then he collapsed, so they're trying to get him help, but no one's a healer.
Fair enough.
I'm not entirely certain what you and I can do with that.
Nothing, but Telecor's over there.
Ooh, this is looking rather wonderful.
Oh, thank you.
Ooh. Oh, yes. It's a beautiful fountain. Oh, may I?
Oh, you can take a look.
Oh, I love this so much.
Dirty, burning thing.
You've even got a humidifier.
It's something like that, I suppose.
This is beautiful.
Thank you.
Definitely an excellent addition to the archive.
It's for alchemy, okay. Yeah, it does look like a still. I mean, that's probably technically what it is. It's for distilling. So it is a still. It is. It's a cool chair. That thing is out there.